Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and it is about 9:15 on a Thursday night. I know the lighting is so bad in my car right now. I'm getting ready to run into Walmart. Chris and I are going camping tomorrow, and I just had a couple of last minute items I needed to pick up. And I had seen that $5 challenge going around. I saw it on Amanda's channel, The Fundamental Home, and then from there I just kind of started clicking videos. And I always thought I'm a pretty frugal person, like I can stretch $1, and a $5 meal is easy. 9 meals for $5 that is somewhat well-rounded and a little bit healthy is definitely harder. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to see what I can do. What can I come up with for $5 at Walmart? I tend to not go into the store anymore. I tend to do pickups and deliveries just because, one, I spend less, and two, we're just so busy that life is easier to do it that way. But since I have to run in, I kind of have a mental plan of the items that I want. Now, I may not buy all these items. I may just film the prices because I tend to buy in bulk. I don't buy individual small portions, which is what we would need to buy. So I'm going to see what they have. I'm going to see the prices and see what I can put together, and I'll show you what I come up with. Okay guys, I am at camp right now doing this, so the lighting is not great. It's been pouring down rain outside, but right now the sun has come out, so I've got some sun coming in. I can light it up in here a little bit. So I'm gonna just try and scoot through this list, and what I'm gonna do is tell you the ingredients list, and then I'll show you pictures. Some of it's video and some of it is pictures off of the Walmart website. Everything is based on Walmart prices. And actually I came up with 3 menu plans, and I'll just kind of go over what I came up with. So my first one that I have here is bread for 88 cents, eggs for 80 cents, potted meat, you know, the little cans of potted meat for 36 cents, rice for 64, canned chicken for 98, and a bag of mixed vegetables for 84, which comes up to a grand total of 486. And then I'll show you the pictures of what I saw. Okay, so the meal plan for that list of ingredients for breakfast, for 2 mornings, you would have eggs and toast. You just, you know, cook eggs, put it on toast, or make egg sandwiches with mayonnaise, however you want to do it, eggs and toast. And then the 3rd morning, you could do French toast. Whip up an egg, dip your bread in it, cook it in a pan with some butter, syrup, because if you have butter and syrup, salt, cinnamon, sugar, all of those are condiments that you would have in your house. So lunch, what I would do is I would cook all the rice at one time, cook the whole bag of rice, which there was 10 servings in the rice, so you're going to have more than enough for lunch and dinner. You'll actually have extra rice. So for lunch, you take some of the rice, you scramble up some eggs, and you add the eggs into it, and the potted meat, you mix that into it, and then you take 1/4 of the bag of mixed veggies, which, yep, there's not 3 full servings of mixed veggies in this, but it'll give you just a little bit of veggies mixed in with the rice and the potted meat, and kind of make some fried rice. So your protein will be from the potted meat and eggs, a little bit of veggies for color, and the rice. And then you can season it up, soy sauce, whatever seasoning, some sesame seed oil, whatever up in the cabinet. Make yourself some fried rice. And then for dinner, you take the same rice, you mix it with the can of chicken, the last 3/4 of the bag of mixed veggies, and you have chicken and rice with veggies. I would prefer to do it in like a casserole type thing, and you could add some chicken stock or something like that, and you would have chicken, rice, and veggies for 3 meals. Okay, so I tried to move the camera just a little bit so the lighting was a touch better. So for the second meal plan, I have a bag of flour for $1, eggs for 80 cents, ground turkey sausage for $1.50, a bag of frozen mixed vegetables for 84 cents, a package of luncheon meat ham, cheap luncheon meat ham for 50 cents, and a banana for 26 cents. So I will insert the pictures and the videos that I took here. Okay, so I did it a little bit different this time. Instead of buying a loaf of bread for 88 cents, I bought flour. So what I can do is make at least 1 loaf of bread, maybe more. It just depends on the recipe and the size that you're using, but definitely 1 loaf, which will be more than enough for your breakfast and dinners. And then I reserve the rest of the flour to use for something else. So breakfast will be toast with ham and eggs for 2 mornings. And you can do a ham and egg sandwich on the toast, or you can make an omelet and do toast on the side with butter, because remember, butter, oil, all of that, your condiments are things that you already have. And then your third morning is French toast with a banana. So if you wanted to split the banana up on another day, you could, but if you wanted to do the French toast and cut up a banana on it and have banana and French toast, that was kind of my thought. You'll have syrup as a condiment. So there is breakfast. Lunch, again, you have your bread and egg salad sandwich for 1 day, fried egg sandwich for another day, and then take the last of your ham and do ham and egg sandwich. And you can take a little bit, 1/4 of that mixed veggie bag, and have it somewhere in your lunch on one of those 3 days. I know not much in the way of fruit and veggies here, but those tend to be the most expensive items. And then for dinner, for 2 nights, you can make dumplings. You take that flour, mix it up with a little bit of the eggs that you have left and a little bit of water, and season it up. If you have either chicken bouillon cubes or chicken stock or beef stock, whatever, some sort of a flavoring packet to flavor your water, then make up some flavored water. Take that turkey sausage, brown it up, add that in, and that is like 4 to 6 servings, definitely more than enough. You could probably put it on some of your other days if you wanted to split that chub of the ground turkey sausage up, but I just put it in here. So 2/3 of it on one night. You'll mix it in with your dumplings and your mixed veggies, and you'll have kind of like chicken and dumplings, but just do it with turkey sausage. And I tend to put veggies in with my chicken and dumplings. So that'll be for 2 nights. Or you could make a big batch of that for 3, but I did 2 nights of dumplings, and then one night I took 1/4 or 1/3 of that ground sausage, ground it up, took a little bit of the flour that was left and made some gravy. And if you wanted, you could use some of the sliced bread, or you could take some of that flour and make a couple of biscuits up and have biscuits with turkey sausage and gravy and a scrambled egg. So that is dinner night 3, or for your second menu plan. Sorry, it's been a long day. So, and then my third menu plan is as follows. And the reason why I ended up coming up with 3 menu plans is I didn't have a list when I went into Walmart. So some of the stuff I took videos of, wasn't a cohesive meal plan. So it's like, oh, this could go with this and this could go with this. So I ended up just kind of putting it together and coming up with multiple meals and multiple meal plans. So third one is a box of Jiffy corn muffin mix for 47 cents. Again, eggs for 80 cents. 3 packages of ramen for 20 cents each, 1 bag of mixed vegetables for 84 cents, a bag of dried pinto beans for 92 cents, a bag of white rice for 64 cents, and a can of tomatoes for 46 cents, which brought your total up to $4.87. And I will insert all the clips here. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. The corn muffin mix, you can mix that up with eggs and some of the eggs that you have, and I think it calls for milk, but you definitely can use water in place. They're not going to be as flavorful, but they will definitely rise still, and you can make corn muffins with eggs, and you can have corn muffins and eggs for 3 mornings. You could also turn it into fried corn hoe cakes. There's a variety of things that you can do with the corn muffin mix. You can get creative, but muffins and eggs or hoe cakes and eggs. Lunch, you take the ramen noodles, or I know some people say ramen. I don't know, I grew up calling it ramen. You take that, scramble up some eggs and some of the mixed veggies, take your seasoned packet and just mix all that together. You could either do it 1 big batch or 3 different days. If you wanted to season it differently, you could get 3 different types of ramen noodles. You could get the oriental, the chicken, you know, the beef or the shrimp or whatever. So it has a little bit different flavor 3 days. So you have your noodles with the mixed veggies and scrambled eggs. Your eggs is your protein there. You have your veggies, your carbs. And dinner, which this is way more than 3 days worth. You take your beans and cook your dried beans. You have your rice, cook your rice, and your can of tomato with 1/4 of a thing of the veggies that you have left, because the veggies are a 4-serving veggie. And you can throw some of that in there, and you can have beans and rice with tomatoes and veggies. So you have your protein, your carb, and some vegetable thrown in there. Not the healthiest in the world, but this is an emergency type situation. So if you need to get by on $5 for 9 meals, there are 3 different meal plans to do it. So like I said, this seemed like it would be really, really hard. And yes, you would have to get creative, but if you have decent seasonings, you could turn these basic ingredients into so many different things. And Chris and I were talking on the way up, and he said, you know, sometimes we should try and do that. We should just try and challenge ourselves to take $5 worth of things and turn it into meals. So maybe further down the road we'll try something like that, but for now this is what we have. These are our meal plans under $5, $4.87, $4.90, and $4.86. You know, you have a few pennies left over, maybe you could look at the clearance section and see if there was something there for 15 cents or, you know, 20 some cents for a banana if your prices are different. But for 3 days, you'd get by, your belly would be full, you would be well fed, and, you know, hopefully then you would have more money after that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my meal plan video, and if I get a chance, maybe I'll do one at another store. I think Publix would be so hard. Publix is much more expensive. I like to shop at Publix because I think they have better product. Their ingredients are fresher, but the prices would be very difficult to deal with a $5 a $5 budget. So, all right, tell me what you think of my meal plan and my videos. Leave a comment down below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.